Yes, guys, we're back again. Red Talk episode 6. Let's go into the weekend's results. Right before we go into this weekend's game, week 28th. Not really, maybe 8. My bad. I'm just look a bit nervous, guys, because it's Christmas, right? It's Christmas coming up right now. So yeah, Terry, let's talk about Arsenal against indeed Victor Gyökeres, bro, penalty. What take on that, bro? That was easy for you guys.
Uh, yeah, man, easy win. First of all, let's pick up the chat, pick up everyone that's here. Episode 6, Red Talk, man. Arsenal. Well, what can I say? We got the 3 points. That's what I care about. The performance, though, yeah, not good with that performance. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was expecting a bit more. You know, the lineup came out. When I saw that lineup, I was thinking, yeah, okay, we can maybe have fun today. This could be something else. Big up Shane in the chat. We telling me, my bro. Big up to you. But yeah, Gyökeres, great penalty. Like, he's very good at pens. I already knew that from time ago, man. Like, even from Sporting as well. Big up Mel in the chat as well. Good to see you in there. But yeah, the performance, like, the overall performance, like, it was just not great, man. Like, honestly, yeah, to be fair, I don't think Everton were good at all as well. Like, they barely did anything in that game. And we had more opportunities to score. Trossard had a chance, hit the post. He should have scored that for me. Like, that was put on the plate for you, Trossard. You got to finish that. Like, it's generally just put on a plate for you. Just put that away. And I was shocked when he hit the post because normally Trossard, when he gets those kind of opportunities, he normally bags them. Pitch just poor, really. Even though Gyökeres got the goal, he wasn't really that good up front again. Like, a bit quiet, but still got the goal. Trossard, his overall game, I thought it was all right, but I respected more from him. I thought one of our best players in the pitch for me was Declan Rice in that midfield. And by the way, I don't know how Saka got man of the match, by the way, because after the game, he literally got the man of the match award. I don't know how he was man of the match. I didn't agree with that. I don't know how Saka got man of the match, but it is what it is. They gave it to him. I don't know what they saw, from him. To be fair, he actually did have he had a better game on the weekend, but I would have given it to Declan Rice. He was my man of the match for me. This guy again in the midfield, like, I keep telling people on my channel as well, like, if he goes down and gets injured, we are in trouble. And I thought it was actually good in the game. Odegaard, yeah, he kind of annoyed me over the weekend as well. Like, again, and I want to bring something up. There's something wrong with our midfield, man. Like, I don't know, especially when we're trying to create. Like, again, yeah, right. There was times in the game, right, when Odegaard, when he had the ball, right, there was times in the game over the weekend where Gyökeres was through again. To be fair, one thing I will give to the team, that they were actually passing the ball to Gyökeres, so I will give you to that. But there was times in the game again where Gyökeres was making other runs. Yeah, there was time when we were on a counter attack, and he gives it, he passes it over to Trossard. I'm thinking to myself, Gyökeres is right there in space. Pass it to him. He's making the run. What does he do? Pass out to the wingers, and then I see Gyökeres get frustrated. Like, stuff like that just annoys me. Like, come on, bro. Like, you can see Gyökeres is there making the run. Slot it through to the striker. Like, he's the number 9. But yeah. But then in the second half, he was better. I thought Odegaard looked better in the second half. He was actually getting forward the ball this time, just going backwards, side to side. And we got the second going forward the ball, attacking it, and that's what I was loving from Odegaard. But yeah, hey Shane, that's a brilliant comment from you, by the way. Why can't Saka get dropped? Well, I tell you guys on my channel, bro, Arteta's favourites, bro. And also as well, Madueke should have came on as well, by the way. In that second half, he should have brought on Madueke. He should have made changes. The fact as well that Ethan didn't get no minutes, that just shows you the manager, that he just it's what it looks like to me is that this manager kind of doesn't rate Ethan like that. I feel like the manager, I don't know what his problem is with Ethan Nwaneri right now. Like, again, over the weekend, he took off Odegaard and brought on Miguel Moreno. I don't know why he done that. Like, you got 2 10s, even though you had 2 10s on the bench, you look to Miguel Moreno to bring him on. Why? when you have Ethan there who deserves minutes and you don't want to bring him on. Not even Eze as well. You left both of them on the bench. But yeah, we'll take the 3 points, man. We'll take the 3 points. But the way I were playing, Jordan, bro, like I gotta be honest, bro. We are not gonna win a league title like this, bro. It's actually worrying because this is not sustainable. We can't keep our team till Jack Grealish did start, and I'm like to myself, yeah, look how strong this lineup is. We had Timber starting, Saka, Trossard, Gyökeres played, Odegaard, Rice, Zubimendi. I'm thinking, when I see the lineups, I'm thinking, all right, we could today. We might. Hey, I'm looking at that. I'm thinking we could get goals in this game, but no, the way how we played again, like. It needs to be better, man. And this is why I barely have no confidence to go ahead and say we're going to win the league, because look at City playing right now. Did you see the way how City dealt with West Ham over the weekend? 3-0, and I called it. I did tell you guys, well, Man City are going to win 3-0, and they won 3-0. And like, we just need to, Arteta needs to try and change something, man, because we can't keep playing like this. Like, we got Brighton on the weekend next week. Obviously, tomorrow we got our game at home against Palace in the Carabao Cup quarterfinals, so we'll see a bit of rotation in that game. But yeah, man, like, bro, it's just that we just need to change the way we play. I'm not enjoying the football. It's not enjoyable to watch. Yes, cool, we're getting results, but I want to see performances as well to give me confidence to say maybe we could go for this league title. Because right now, I'm going to be honest, right now, City are now looking like the favourites right now. They are looking like the favourites right now. Like, cool. Yeah, I see your private chat. No more Jordan. But yeah, like for me, I don't know what confidence I can get out of how we're gonna play, because if we want to go win a league title, yeah, I'm sorry, he has to change the way we play. Like, I want to, something just has to change, man. We can't just keep playing like this every single game. Yeah, like we can't even score set pieces no more. Even though, you know, I'm not using the whole set piece thing as an excuse. But, you know, even the fact that, you know, since Gabriel's been out, we can't even score set pieces, it is a bit, you know, it's not even concerning, because with the money that we spent over the last few years, I don't know why we're even relying on set pieces and corners just to get goals. Like, I'm sorry now, going into the obviously going up over the next few months now, this rest of the season now, we need to try change something, because we just can't keep playing like this every single game. Like, it's not sustainable. How are we going to win a trophy playing like this? Like, we got an opportunity to win the Carabao Cup. Obviously, if we win tomorrow, we're in the semi-finals against Chelsea. Like I said, I fancy us against Chelsea, by the way. I keep saying it. I think if we get a draw in the first leg at their gaff and then take it back to our ground in the second leg, if we do get to the semi-finals, I think we'll bop Chelsea. I think we'll beat them at home. And then, you know, if we pick our chance to the final, I think if we do get to the Carabao Cup final, I made it clear, I see us playing City. I think City will beat Newcastle. And if we do get to the semis, we'll beat Chelsea and we'll play City in the final. But the final, that's for... When we get closer to that, we'll speak about that. But for me right now, like the way I was playing, I can't say, you know, before ages, when we was having that bit of when we had that good run that we had a few months ago before the injury started happening, I thought the way I was playing, it's looking like Arsenal, we could maybe win something this season. But now the way we're playing now, it's like, do I still have any faith that this team could go and win a trophy, even though I do believe this squad is good enough to win a trophy? Like, look at the squad that Arteta has. You have to win something this season. But yeah, right now, bro, like my confidence right now is low right now, because the way I was playing, bro, I can't enjoy it, even though we're getting results out of it. I want to see performances on the pitch as well, bro. Like, I'm happy with the 3 points. We won over the weekend. That's all I cared about. Like I said, if we get out of the Everton game with the 3 points, I'm happy, man, because City now are right behind us. I remember we're 2 points ahead. We're 2 points ahead of them now. They've got Forest at home. Forest away on Saturday. So hopefully Forest can do us a favour in that game, but I doubt it. I think City will go there and win. But yeah, man, Arteta needs to change something, man. Like, he needs to just change something, man. Because I've generally had enough of just watching this diabolical football of how we're playing, man. Like, it just something needs to change, bro. So yeah, that's my thoughts on everything, Jordan, man.
Yeah, man, indeed. Great point out. Indeed. For me, well, Everton doesn't have enough players. We know the AFCON has begun, yes, guys, yesterday, and there's a game going on now. So, indeed, and look, man, a great play from Victor Geraker. Look, this player needs to start more often for you guys, and He have that quality. He can score goals, no doubt. But yeah, big win. Going to the top once again. Big up to him as well. He put it back at the top after that game between Man City and West Ham United. So indeed, but wow, man, good one indeed. But yeah, let's talk about my club Liverpool. This is looking this look
Mm.
for me. Oh my word. Where should I start from now, guys? Indeed. All right. First half of the game. It wasn't looking. Look, we didn't concede in the first half. That's okay for me. But Xavi Simons picks up a red card. Indeed. And look, I don't know why Alexander Isak come off the bench because if he never come off the bench, that would have never happened to him. You see what happens to him now? He come off the bench, he scored, and he got injured. He should have been staying on the bench, and that he will be okay for the weekend's game. But what thoughts on us against Spurs? No doubt. I know you guys are happy that we beat them by 2 goals to 1.
Yeah, I listen. I watched the game. I watched it. Um, I'm gonna be honest, Jordan, man. Like that first half, right? I thought both teams like I thought the first half was poor. If I'm gonna be honest, like I barely saw quality from anyone. Yeah, Spurs, to be fair, right? I feel like in the second half though, that's when we saw both teams, have a better chance. But I want to say something. Yeah, I don't know if you're concerned about this. Yeah, but when Spurs got those 2 red cards, yeah, if I was a Liverpool fan, I would have been concerned because the fact that Spurs were still taking the game to you with 9 men on the pitch, I would have been concerned. I'm not gonna lie because that's mad how Spurs literally. Hey, big up my guy Roy. We telling me, my bro. Big up to you. But yeah, like for me, like you guys, that if I was a Liverpool fan, I'd be concerned because I didn't understand how like slots should have changed something. Like for me, yeah, and I saw some Liverpool fans bringing up earlier. I was saying to myself when I was watching the game, how come Rio didn't come on? I feel like Rio, this game would have been suited for Rio. When they got the red card, right, he slops Florian. Florian Wirtz, to be fair, he had a very good game. Like he was one of your best players. And to be fair, I said as well, I think he was man in the match. I think he was brilliant for you guys. Obviously, the red card with that Spurs goal, I don't know what Xavi Simons is doing. Some people are saying it's not a red card. Like, bro, for me, it's a red card. I don't know what he's trying to do. Yes, he doesn't actual make contact, but look at his studs. Look at the way how he done Van Dijk. Come on, man. Like for me, I understand why the ref give it, and I understand why Spurs fans weren't too happy with it. But come on now, you can't understand why the ref gave him a red card. Romero, his red card, idiot. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know why he done that right in front of the referee. You're the captain, the leader of Spurs, and you want to do that. And now they both just cost their team. Now I know Xavi Simon's apparently missing the next 3 games now, but I don't know how much Romero is missing now. I think he might be missing the next 3 as well. So it's not looking good for them. But yeah, Liverpool, you man done your thing. Like, yes, you guys didn't play. I don't think Liverpool were even that great over the weekend. I'm going to be honest, but you guys just managed to win the game. Spurs, to be fair, like the one thing I'll say to Spurs, right, when they lost Xavi Simons and Romero, the fact that they still managed to give a fight to Liverpool, like still create chances, I was shocked. Like I couldn't believe it. I was thinking, Slot, man, like you have to change something. Like they were down to 9 men, and the fact that they were still making the game like tough and getting onto Liverpool, like pressuring you guys, like. I said as well after the game, I was saying to one of my friends here, who's a Liverpool fan, I said to him, right, I feel like you guys were lucky there because anyhow that game went on for another like 10 minutes, they probably could have got something out of the game. Spurs could have probably maybe scored again because they were close, they were getting close. I couldn't believe what I was watching. 9 men Spurs. And like, I just don't understand with Slot because like when the team goes down to 9 men, you have to change something. Like, this game was probably, best for Rio. Like I know Rio is obviously young and that, but I feel like this game would have suited him. I thought if he came on that left side, he would have brought something different. Like I just don't understand. But honestly, like your game, right? I just don't think Liverpool played that well. And big up to Ekatike, by the way. I want to give this guy his points because what a signing he's been this season for you guys, man. Honestly, again, another goal. Big up to him. Isak as well. Obviously, sad news about him breaking his leg. By the way, yeah. Isak, man, I rated the guy for time even when he was at Newcastle. Like, wish him a speedy recovery, man. Because Van der Ven, there was no need for Van der Ven to do that. I'm just gonna say that right now. Like the tackle was just there was no need for that. So yeah, but Yeah, both your strikers scored as well, which was I quite found funny. Isak and Ekitike both scoring in the same match, so fair play to them. But yeah, man, listen, Liverpool, you man done your thing. You got the result, you got the 3 points, and that's what happened. But Spurs, man, like generally, like another home defeat as well. By the way, like honestly, I just know that club. They're just honestly, they're something else. Spurs, man. Honestly, they're just a really random club. I just don't understand about them, man. But I just thought the overall game wasn't really that it, to be honest, Jordan, man. I just thought, Spurs, like, for them to just still give Liverpool a game with 9 men, I found it shocking. But again, like, you still won the game, you still done your thing, and you dug out in it. But yeah, man, and also Chiesa, like, what's he got to do to get a game as well? Like, come on, man, like, Slot, you got to get this guy in the team, man. He saved you against Sunderland a few weeks ago. If it weren't for him blocking that off the line, yeah, you guys would have lost that game. They would have beat you, man, at Anfield if it weren't for him. And Slot, what does he do? He does not repay him back and keeps sitting him on the bench. Like, when is this guy going to get a game? Like, I just don't understand, man. But yeah, man, what's your thoughts on the game, man? Because I
good thing you bring up.
Man.
Yeah, good thing you bring up. Before I go to Federico Chiesa, Carroll. Yeah, you're just talking about Rio. This player has been doing very well for us. From the academy, we're taking from the Chelsea academy. He scored against Newcastle United. Absolutely, yeah. This way we didn't have Cody Gakpo. This guy should have got gaming time for real. Because at this way, this guy can really put on a show for us. Anytime we need a goal, this guy just there for me. Look, see Rio, big up to Rio. He's a very fantastic player, down indeed. And also talking about Yuko Ekitike, this guy, he gave us a great time to really celebrate a win and have a good time for Christmas. And then after Christmas, we have Wolverhampton Wanderers. Very fantastic. Bring up Isak as well. I don't know why that Van de Ven pulled him there. Because that this way, yeah, he scored for us very good and then getting injury. Broken leg. Surprising, no doubt. But look, indeed. But we still won the game, no doubt, as I said, man. And also talking about Federico Chiesa, man. I'm not seeing much from him. Because I'm hearing from Josh saying, where is Federico? And look, it's World Cup almost here, up on us. And I'm not seeing Federico Chiesa at all. Look, Salah is with Egypt. Why not play Federico over there, over by the right? Yeah, we know we don't have the king of Egypt. Just play Fed, I was looking to see. I saw the lineup on the weekend. I see Freddy on the bench. Why is Freddy on the bench? Why is Rio on the bench? And we still win the game same way. We almost battled the match on the weekend. But big up, man, to Yuko Ekitike. This guy just amazing. I rate his passion. I rate his goal scoring. He's very, very good for us. I'm really, really proud of him, what he has done here. He's going to be something else. I think he's going to be the next Bobby for me. Well, should I put it as for me? But he's not going to be. But he's scoring goals, bro. This guy, look where we are now, 5th. And if we beat Wolves, Super will be going to 4th. Because this guy, it's him helping us winning these games. Without Ekitike, where would I be? We would have never been 5th. This guy bring us to where we are now. And if he continue this, you'll be surprised. I'm proud of Hugo, man. This guy makes us look like a better team now. Starting him is a fantastic. We need to start Ekitike more often, and I'm very, very proud of what he can do, man. But yeah, I'm very happy, man. But indeed, because we should have as I said, man, the red cards, man. Look, Van de Ven, I don't know what he's doing. He should have never done. He should never do that at all. I really feel pain for Isaac. His season is done. His season is done. I don't know how long he will be out for. So yeah, I don't know how long will he be out for. But as I bring up Florian Wirtz, Tyrell, look, man, this player, I don't know, man. I don't know where to begin from. This player needs to step up. Seriously, he needs to step up. And if you look at the performance, he needs to really show up what he can do for us. But yeah, but we'll take on Maka as well in that game.
I am McAllister. To be fair, yeah, like I don't even know what's going on with Maka this season. I keep saying it, like his drop off has actually been shocking this season. Like I'm not gonna lie. I'm even seeing still Liverpool fans say, why is he still? How is he still starting in the team? How is he still getting in this midfield? Like I thought it was all right over the weekend, but again, man, like I just can't believe, like I don't know what's happening to him, because like last season he was just fabulous in that midfield. Him, Gravenberch, your midfield was cooking last season, and I just don't understand how his drop off has gone. He was up there last season to now go all the way down here. Like it's mad. Like every time I watch him this season, I just think like he just doesn't bring the same, energy vibes from last season. Like I don't know if it, if there's anything to do with the manager changing him around, like wants him to do different. Like what is it? Because McAllister, like I've rated this guy for time, by the way. Even when he was at Brighton, I liked him. Yeah, and when you guys signed him, I knew it was going to be a good signing, but this season so far, it's not looking good, man, on him. But if he could turn it around, obviously that would be fantastic, because you guys are trying. Obviously, I don't think you guys win the league now. Like I think a lot of people already know that for a fact. I think that the league, the title race obviously is between City, us, and you see Villa right now. Villa on smoke right now, but I don't think they'll win it. They don't have the squad. I think enough. They got some good players, but I don't think they have enough quality to get over the line and win the league. But yeah, man, Maka, like he's another one as well. He needs to try and get back to his old self from last season. Get them Mac 10 that you guys had last season, scoring all those bangers, outside the box, getting those winners and goals for you. Like you guys need him back. But I thought it was all right yesterday, but again, not. I just don't know what's happened to him this season, Jordan, man. I just don't know. He's just gone out of form, man. Like since the start of the season, he just hasn't been the same. Like it's mad. It's mad, bro.
Yeah, indeed. So tomorrow is the Carabao Cup for you guys. Looking forward to it. Thoroughly indeed. This game. If you guys win this game, I know we're not in it. Fair enough. And look for me, Eze. I know what he can do. He scored against Palace before. Can we see the repeat? Maybe I think that the guy will be going with a different formation. Probably I'm not sure if the guy will use him in the against his former club, or probably the guys will rotate tomorrow. What will you guys do? Will you guys use him in the game tomorrow, or will it be a rotation for the match against Palace?
You know what? Yeah, this is the thing. This is the problem we got. Yeah, because I was speaking about obviously this morning on my Let's Talk Arsenal show this morning, and I will be live again in the morning, guys. To speak about this before I do my watch along tomorrow. It's going to be interesting, because like we need to take this cup seriously. This is our chance to actually get a trophy over the line. If we can win the Carabao Cup, that'll be a starter. Yeah, but come the end of the season, if it is just the Carabao Cup we win. If we do win the Carabao Cup and come May, we've only won the Carabao Cup, that's still not good enough for me. Like we need to win one of the big two at least for Arteta to even still survive at this club right now. But I would take a Carabao Cup right now. If we win it, of course I'll be happy. We won a trophy, but we need to see more. But right now, yeah, I'm trying to take this cup conversation. I want to see a bit of rotation tomorrow. I think, because this is the one thing that annoys me about this manager, Jordan. Yeah, this manager, since he's been over the last few seasons, he loves to throw away the cups too early. We'll get knocked out. And, like last season when we played Man United in the FA Cup, we lost on pens. Like we got knocked, like obviously we didn't win the Carabao Cup last season, but Arteta would just have this thing here that he would just throw away a cup competition just to focus on this thing or another. But I don't like that, bro. So I think it's going to be half tomorrow. I think there'll be a bit of rotation. I think half of the team will be rotated, half of the team will be strong. I want to see Madueke start tomorrow. I think Saka should be rested. I think Saliba's going to start again. I think he'll play. I think Nketiah is going to play. Lewis Skelly will be at left back. Kepa's going to be rested. I think I'm not Kepa. David Raya, sorry. David Raya will be rested. Kepa needs to get minutes. He has to play tomorrow. Now this is the problem we got at right back, because obviously Ben White is now injured again. He's out for another month. Yeah, we got some kid in our academy called Josh Nichols, who's played. He played last season in the Carabao Cup games. I don't know if Arteta's going to risk him tomorrow because it's Palace. Would he pull him out for the academy and play him tomorrow? I don't know. He might have to go Timber again, and that's the frustrating thing we have because now that Ben White's injured, we've only got one right back, and we got this, like I said, Josh Nichols. But again, he's in the under 23s right now, and to be fair, he's actually a decent right back, and he's played. I've seen him quite a few for the past few seasons now in pre-season. He does actually look quite good, but he hasn't been in the first team since the summer, since pre-season. So I don't know if Arteta's going to risk him or just because he's going to have to play Timber again. Yeah, personally, I can't lie. If Josh Nichols does start tomorrow, I'll be shocked. But I'm going to be honest. Yeah, I would rather play it safe and just start Timber tomorrow because Palace. Yeah, I don't think they're going to rotate too much. I think Palace are still going to be quite strong because they're going to want to come and they're going to take this game seriously tomorrow. So if I'm going to be honest, I would play Timber tomorrow at right back. Lewis Skelly needs to play. And the midfield, Ethan has to play tomorrow. Ethan as well. Yeah. He has options here. He either puts Eze in the 10, Ethan in the 8, or plays Zubamendi or Rice. But the thing is, right, Norgard needs to play as well. So if he does rotate the whole midfield, if he does go with Eze, Ethan, or Norgard, I would be a bit concerned because there's not a lot of energy in there. You know, Norgard, he can do a job, but he's not a Declan Rice. So that would be my only concern. But I wouldn't rotate the midfield too much. I think Declan Rice he should not be playing tomorrow for me. He definitely needs to be on the bench or just left out the squad. I don't mind Zubamendi being involved in the squad. You know, if it's the midfield of like Eze, Ethan, Zubamendi, I'll take that. But if Norgard does start, I wouldn't be mad about it. But I just feel like if Norgard does play tomorrow, our midfield could maybe get overdone. But yeah, the attack. I think Jesus starts tomorrow, but I've seen a lot of Arsenal fans say they want Gyökeres to start. I actually wouldn't be surprised if Gyökeres does play tomorrow again, but Jesus has just come back from a long-term injury. But to be fair, every time he's playing, right, he's actually looked very good coming off the bench. So I think he does start. And then, on the left, Martinelli has to play for me. I know this is a cup game, and Trossard, he's just come back as well. Martinelli definitely has to play tomorrow. So still a bit of some of our first teamers in there, but I don't want to see a hell of a lot of rotation. I don't want to see the whole first team. I feel like some of our first teams, like Saliba, definitely has to play tomorrow. Hincapié, I think, has to play, or he might put Calafiori at centre back and rest Hincapié. He might go Saliba, Calafiori as the centre back, and probably Timber at right back, and then Lewis Skelly the left back. I think that would be something at the back for. So yeah, but I am expecting us to win, Jordan. I'm not going to lie. I actually am confident going into this game. Remember, we haven't lost a home game all season, by the way. We're still undefeated at home. We have a good home record this season. Obviously, last week when we played Wolves in the league, obviously we know how that went. Even though they scored 2 own goals, we still won at home again. We got the 3 points. But I look at our next 3 fixtures. We got Palace tonight, tomorrow night at home. We got Brighton over the weekend at home. And then next week, Tuesday, we got Villa at home as well. So these next 3 games are massive. This cup game is massive because if we win tomorrow, we're in the semi-finals. So I'm focused on that tomorrow. But the Brighton game on the weekend, that's massive. And the Villa game next week, Tuesday, that is massive as well. We have to beat them as well. So we've got 3 home games coming up, and hopefully we can keep our home record good. The Villa one, that's next week, Tuesday. That's the one I'm quite worried about next season because they're on smoke right now. So I think that's going to be the game to watch next Tuesday. But that Villa game next Tuesday is quite concerning. I'm not going to lie. But tomorrow, like I said, I've gone with a 3-1 win. I think Palace do score, but I think we'll beat them. I think we'll get through Palace, especially what happened to them over the weekend against Leeds, how they got slapped up 4-1. I'm not really worried about Palace. So for me, I think we get the job done. I think we beat them 3-1. So yeah, that's my prediction, and I honestly believe we will win. And plus, I just don't see Palace coming to the Emirates right now and rocking up and doing us over. If they win tomorrow, I'll be shocked because that'd be crazy. If they come tomorrow on smoke and try and match us, yeah, it'll be interesting. But I just don't see Palace coming to the Emirates and really doing nothing against us. I'm not gonna lie. Even though with a bit of rotation, I still believe our players will be on it and we'll beat them. Because I still believe at home, there's something about us right now. At home, we're just different right now. We just know how to. Even when we played Man City ages ago, a few months ago, when Haaland scored, yeah, we still came back. We still fought to the end. Obviously, we had to bring on subs to try and make the change, and it worked. We're just different at home this year. I'm not gonna lie. So I think we win 3-1 tomorrow. So yeah.
Yeah, if you guys win tomorrow, Carol, You're gonna face Enzo Maresca's team in the semifinals. We know
Yeah.
what the guys can do against Chelsea. We know you always have them tickets and always beating them. So the Chelsea fans need to be in there. They will be getting beat once more. But we will see what gonna happen indeed. Yes, indeed. So guys, this weekend is coming up. We know Liverpool will be at home against Wolves. Arsenal will be at home against Brighton. So for me especially, I think that Liverpool will be taking on Wolves. What thoughts on that game coming up for us this weekend? Um, Terrell.
Um. Yeah. Like you said there, Jordan. Yeah, Liverpool. You might got Wolves this weekend. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't think there's really much for you to say on this game. I think this is going to be a game where we actually see you guys actually score goals. I know you guys the way you played against Spurs or not, but I feel like now you're at home against Wolves. I feel like obviously I said that about my team last week and we struggled, but I can't lie. I feel like you guys will be able to get through this one. Um, I feel like you guys will deal with Wolves. Um, again, I saw a bit of their game. Obviously I didn't watch the game over the weekend. I saw the highlights and that, and they're just so bad. Like, I know last week they managed to come to the Emirates and actually try. They actually played football against us, but again, like last week, like they should have took something against us. But again, they were at home. They were at home this weekend, right? And again, it's the same thing again. Wolves, they're just so bad. Like, there's no link up play. There's no like. There's nothing about their team that that Liverpool fans should be worried about going into this game. I feel like you guys are gonna dominate the game completely, and you guys are at home, and I just don't see Wolves as well going to Anfield right now. Even in how you guys have been obviously poor over the last few months and stuff, but you guys are starting to get back into form. I still don't believe they're going to go to Anfield and do nothing. They just don't have the players. Like, their team is just honestly, they've like I keep saying it, Wolves. Yeah, I've already said they're going down this season. They're getting relegated. I like I said, I don't know when their first win comes from. They still haven't won a game all season, and we're nearly in 2026. We're nearly in January. Yeah, they like if they go out in January and buy signings, I don't know, but they're just so bad, and I think you guys are going to absolutely cruise this game over the weekend, bro. I think you guys are going to dominate. I just don't see you guys having really any problems in this game. So I think you guys will win comfortably, man. I think you guys will just cruise through this game.
Yeah, for sure. Look, for me, Wolves is a great team. Big up to their squad, Wang each and the last few players there. They lost Matthew Cunha. He loved to score against us. Big up to him as well. He's at Man
Yeah.
United. Pedro Neto, he always cooked us when he plays again for Wolves against us as well. But I'm up for the game this weekend. But yes, indeed. So yeah, I hope that we have quality players for this weekend's game, man. So yeah, Wolves is gonna be a tough one for us. I think we can beat them though, Tyrell. I think we can
Mm.
beat them, but they're gonna get relegated. They're gonna get relegated. They're gonna be the first thing get relegated. They never have a win yet. Well, I want to see what they can do in here. But my thoughts on us going up against them at Anfield out this weekend.
Yeah, like I said, yeah, I'm for like I said, I just see you guys dominating the game, bro. Like, I don't think there's gonna be any issues at home with Wolves. I just like I said, I look at their team. They've just lost Cunha, they've lost Aid Nori. Like, I was bringing this up on my channel the other day when I was bringing up Wolves when we was playing them when we was heading into the game last week and we played them at home. I was saying I just like if you look at over the Wolves teams over the last few seasons, yeah, like look at the quality that they had. They had Raul Jimenez, they had Pedro Neto. Obviously, they just had Cunha, they've had Nori, they've had ballers at their club. Obviously, but again, they were all going to go eventually because players like that are not going to stay at Wolves, are they? If the big clubs come knocking, they're obviously going to leave. They're not going to miss that opportunity to go to one of the big teams in the Prem. But yeah, man, I feel like this. I feel like since Wolves have been in the Prem over the last few seasons, I feel like this is probably the worst Wolves team I think we've seen since they've been here. Like, I look at their team, there's just no quality. Like, the only player, like I said, the only one that I feel like is gonna save Wolves and get something out of them is probably Strat Larson. Yeah, and it's funny how I bring his name up. Actually, he's actually been linked today with West Ham, by the way. I know probably a lot of you guys have seen that. Obviously, West Ham have lost Fulcrook. He's joining AC Milan on loan in January in a few weeks when the January transfer he's going to AC Milan on loan. And news came out today that West Ham are looking at Strat Larson. So it's not looking good for Wolves. If they lose him in if he leaves in January, they're finished, bro. But I don't see him leaving it in. I think he's gonna be here till the summer. I think in the summer he's another one, by the way, that I think leaves. He's another top player. I think if they lose him, Wolves are done. Like I think they're getting relegated already. I just don't see them saving their season. I think Wolves' time in the Premier is done this year. I think this is going to be their last season. They're going back down to the Championship. And then they need to rebuild from there because this year it's been awful for Wolves. And again, Rob obviously Rob Edwards has come in, new manager. Nothing's changed. It just shows you that they got a new manager and nothing is still the same thing. They're still losing every week. There's just no quality in their team, man. So yeah, man. And I actually think you guys win 3-0. I'm gonna say it right now. I think you guys keep a clean sheet and you guys win 3-0. And I think this is a game, for Ekitike to maybe get a hat trick. I feel like in this game, if he gets chances, he could probably get a hat trick. This could be his game, bro. I'm serious, bro. I feel like this could be the game where he gets a hat trick, bro. This is his game, bro.
Bring up also a hat trick you need. I am waiting for that to happen as well. I never seen him score the hat trick in the Premier. I seen him score braces after braces. Yeah, this is the game for him to really score the hat trick going into the New Year's before he face Leeds on New Year's, indeed. So yeah, man, this is a great call, man. Great call. He's in good form, better than Alexander Isak, no doubt. Right in fifth. It's time for us to go up into the top four and have a qualification for Champions League, no doubt. But this is the game for him to really show this form and doubt. But yeah, I'm looking forward for a hat trick this weekend, out indeed. So the guys are taking on Brighton to Carol. So the Emirates, Brighton. Arsenal, man. We know what Brighton can do.
Mm-hmm.
We beat them before. And what a take on that, man, taking on Brighton at home at the Emirates.
Brighton this weekend at home. Another home game this weekend coming up. This is another game that I actually think we can beat them. The Brighton's another one. They remind me like Brighton have been a weird team over the last few seasons now. When they had De Zerbi, they were in the Europa League and stuff like that. They were in Europe. Like Brighton have been up and down over the last few seasons now. For the past 3-4 seasons now, they're 1 minute they're close to they're around in that European spot and they're down below. Like they're a weird team, bro. Like for me, Brighton, I'm actually not really worried about this game. I've actually been, disappointed with Brighton this season. I normally expect a lot from Brighton. Obviously, they haven't had a lot of they've had quite a lot of injuries, to be fair. I think injuries has affected them this season. If you look at their injury list, I think they still have about 7-8 players out from their first team. I think Matona's still out of injury, or I think he's come back. I don't know. I need to have a look at that. But they still have quite a few injuries. I mean, Brighton, like they still got, obviously they got Ayari in the midfield. They still got Mente. They still got a good team. But this season, I don't look at Brighton. They're another team I don't look at and be worried about. I think we will beat them this weekend as well. I think this is another game where Arsenal definitely should be looking to get all 3 points. I'm not taking advantage of saying this is definitely going to be a dominating performance, but I just look at this Brighton team as well this season. Like they're just not that Brighton team from 2 seasons ago, from seasons before in the past where they're just going into games and they make it tough for you. Like this season, they've been up and down. Like over the weekend. They should have beaten Sunderland over the weekend. I saw their chances. Ayari probably could have scored a brace. He had 2 chances to score hits straight at the Sunderland keeper. He could have even got a hat trick. This guy had so many chances, and Brighton are so inconsistent as well this season. They're so inconsistent. Like 1 minute, like they'll look good in the type of game. Like they're just up and down for me, Jordan. So for me, I'm not really worried about this game. I think we beat them as well this weekend. But when I do my preview building up to that game, when I can. We'll speak about it then. But yeah, man, like for me, I just don't look at this Brighton team right now. I just don't really look at them and think they're going to do anything to Arsenal right now. I just don't think Brighton are just they're not on it. They're not that team like that from about 3 seasons ago. Like I just don't know what's happened to them this season, man. But yeah, they're very inconsistent. Yeah, be up Dan as well. But yeah, they are too inconsistent. So. Yeah, I'm actually quite confident for this Brighton game as well. Like I said, Palace tomorrow and Brighton. Them two, I expect W's. The Villa game, even though we're at home, I feel like that game could go either way. I'm not going to lie. But Brighton this weekend, I'm expecting all 3 points, bro. I'm expecting all 3 points.
Yes, indeed, guys. Indeed. That's game week 80 coming up for Christmas, indeed. I'm looking forward to see what we will do both of our teams will be playing on the same time, guys. In the going into New Year's, looking fantastic and out. The players are out now. This Salah will be playing this evening. I'll be watching Salah indeed with Josh for the Egypt game. I hope I will see what he can do. He's the captain, Omar Marmoush. So I hope he will be back very soon for the game against the guys Tyrell in January. So looking forward to that as well. Big up everyone that joined the chat. And also look what's coming up on your channel, Tyrell. Indeed, let everyone knows where to find you, bro. So yeah. So where then should you find Tyrell?
Um. Oh, sorry. I was my internet. Yeah. I'll be live tomorrow. In the morning again for another Let's Talk Arsenal show. Doing a match day stream talking about the game tomorrow, and then yeah, watch along tomorrow as well. So yeah, 2 shows tomorrow. I'll be live in the morning, then again watch along as well tomorrow. So yeah, that's what I'm getting on for tomorrow. And yeah,
Yes, guys, coming up on my channel tomorrow, guys, I'll be going on Josh stream right now for the game between South Africa and Ancholoa. Indeed, it's 1-half in that game, so I'll be joining him now for the second half, and also I'll be doing the Egypt game with him as well. We'll be watching the game for that as well, and also tomorrow is the game between Arsenal and Crystal Palace. Well, we'll be watching Sadio Mane in the morning tomorrow as well, and then on Thursday I'll be doing the Christmas stream in the night at 6, and then yes, I'm looking forward to see everybody in the chat. Episode 7 is coming up this Friday on Terrace channel, and episode 8 will be on Monday on mine. So yes, guys, we're going to do this straight until the end of the season of the Premier League seasons come finish in May, and we will do this all over again for the new season and that. So I'm on the road to 2.5k subscribers. I'll see you guys in the next one. So yes, guys, see you and have a great day, guys. Enjoy your Christmas holidays. So we're out and peace.
peace, love, guys, peace.